What's up? Bill here. Over here at Peters Canyon. Over here in Newport Beach, California. I'm out getting a nice sun walk out here. Perfect weather. Absolutely spot on, perfect weather. I'm gonna try to get maybe 5 miles in here. We'll see how far it goes. And then we'll get the walk in for the day, get the calories burnt, get the vitamin D. And it's my Sunday. Happy Friday to everybody. Hope you're all having a good one. And let me pause this. I got someone coming up. Alrighty, I'm back. Yeah, I'm just out getting, enjoying my day off here. Had a pretty good morning. Just got up, did a couple little deals there, and made a guitar video. It's nothing like being out in nature and having a jet kind of ruin it for you, but that's California for you, Orange County. Right here by the John Wayne Airport. It's nice in between the jets though, very nice. But it's a beautiful day. Yesterday ended up being kind of a bummer because one of my childhood heroes passed away, Ace Frehley from the band Kiss. When I was a kid, it really inspired me a lot. I'm gonna pause it. All right, I just don't want to video bomb people. So anyways, he passed away yesterday. He was one of my childhood guitar heroes, really. I mean, like, actually, he was probably the first time I ever, like, even realized what, like, a band is and, like, guitar and stuff. Hang on. A lot of people out here. Doesn't anybody work? All kinds of people out here. Middle of the day. Anyways, I even had the Kiss dolls when I was younger, when I was a kid. And like Ace Frehley was my dude. Like I wanted to be like him, like he was like an idol when I was a kid for me. And he was only 74. I guess he slipped and fell, hit his head, and like got some kind of internal bleeding in his head, and it took about a week for him to succumb to it. And he was on life support, and they decided to go ahead and pull the plug because I don't think it didn't look like he was gonna recover from that. So pretty sad day yesterday. Rest in peace, Ace Frehley from Kiss. And he's a major part of rock and roll, man. Really, the way rock and roll went, and major influence on thousands and thousands of players. So that was kind of a bummer to hear that, but you know what? 74. That's a pretty good little run there. I mean, most of the time, a lot of the times, people that live in that kind of lifestyle, they don't make it that long, really. So he had a pretty good run considering he was a partier. Apparently, him and Peter Criss, the drummer, were the partiers of the band. Apparently, that's kind of the reason that he didn't stick around with Kiss after, because they couldn't handle the partying and stuff. So dude lived it up, had a pretty good run, made an enormous impact on the world. So I would say his mission was accomplished, and I'll never forget him, that's for sure. Because dude, like, it was first him and then Black Sabbath came after, actually. So I know I said when Ozzy died, he was my first. Actually, I was wrong. Kiss was my first, man. Kiss goes way back to when I was 5, 7 years old. I mean, like, I just tripped out on them guys, man. They look so intense, But Ace was my dude, man, with that guitar. That smoking guitar, man. Pretty awesome, but yeah. But you know what? Nobody lives forever, right? So anybody who dreamed to make an impact on the world like he did, that's few and far between. Someone can make that much of an impact on the world. So, you know, all the boomers and some of the Gen Xers, they're going, man. My generation's starting to go. So saying goodbye to a lot of my people that I knew growing up, you know, the stars and musicians and just people, they're starting to drop off, man. So, you know, it's something that is inevitable, you know. I'm a Gen Xer, and this is the era, this is the time where they start going, man. So, you know, it's just going to keep going as time marches on here. The boomers and the Gen Xers, our numbers up, man. Our numbers are up, and pretty much all of us can see the finish line, you know, from our ages. I'm going to pause it. All right. But I'm not going to make a separate video for that. I'm just going to say it right here in this one. So long to Ace Frehley. Next subject. I'm going to go see my brother later today, see what's going on with him. It's been a while since I've seen him. So I'm going to get this walk handled, do my thing, go see him for a while, and, you know, start getting geared up for work. You know, gotta work, always gotta freaking work, man, every week. But I'm not gonna harp on it too much on this video. As much as I want to harp on it every time I jump on YouTube, I shouldn't do that. Check this out, man. It's so cool back here. I'm gonna pause it. All right, well, I'm back. This is one of the bike trails I used to ride. Well, I still do every once in a while. It's just getting fewer and far between. But I go through phases. I go through phases where I ride, I jog, I walk. It's whatever my body feels like it wants. You know, I don't really want to be forcing stuff I don't feel comfortable with at any particular time. I'm in walk mode right now, walking mode, and lifting mode right now. So we'll just go with this and get in sun mode. For sure get in sun mode, because it's going to be cooling off soon and I won't have as much sun in the near future. So flip it around so you can see the beautiful area I'm at here. Mansions up there, more mansions up there on the hill. This is the wealthy people area around here. But you know what? I get to experience the Back Bay, and I don't have to be wealthy, so yay for me. But I love it back here. I used to come back here riding a lot, but like I said, I'm in walk mode now, so I'm kind of branching out, trying to get more walking areas that I can come to instead of always the Santa Ana River or Mile Square Park. You know. But this is definitely one of the good ones here. Definitely one of the good ones. There's big birds out here and stuff. Why would anybody play music out here coming through here? This is where you want peace and quiet. Yeah, you know. I don't play no music when I'm out in nature. I want to hear the birds and the wind. stuff like that, you know, the creators. I want to hear the creators. No, man. See, is that where I want it? There we go. No, there we go. Perfect out here today. Got cars, bikes, people walking, jogging, driving. You know, middle of the day on a weekday. But still nice out here. I'll probably go to the end up here and turn around. The weather is just absolutely perfect. Really, I'm telling you. Nice cool breeze, warm sun, not burning. Just right, man. Just right. Oh, almost forgot. Today is my anniversary. I got a year and a half today, no alcohol, and got two and a half years today, no drugs. Yay for me. Pat myself on the back. So this is last time I got sober, like 9 years ago. I lasted a year and a half, so I do plan on keeping my sobriety going. I don't know for how long, maybe forever, for who knows how long, but I did want to break my last record at a year and a half, so I did that today. Yay for me. And I don't plan on reverting back. You know, I was just looking at alcohol and thinking, you know, drugs and alcohol, and just thinking how it just doesn't really fit in my life anymore, you know. It just, even if I was to do it like a weekend warrior, or just like controlled drinking, like if I was to just keep it to a minimum, it still really doesn't have a place with me anymore, considering like I'm trying to get in shape, my age, you know, I want to kind of do more with myself, and just drugs and alcohol just gets in the way, man. For what I'm trying to do, like it just gets in my way, and it kind of stops production. It stops my growth in pretty much all aspects. I mean, the way I'm looking at it now is, I'm not trying to preach, I'm just saying, all right? I'm just kind of saying, I'm just thinking like, okay, how good is a beer, IPA, right? How good is a line? Okay, is it so good that I want to mess up my progress when it comes to my fitness? Is it so good? Do I want to mess up my progress when it comes to my job? And just everything, man. It's just not worth it, really. I mean, to me, it just doesn't seem worth it. So I'm just going to keep doing, because it feels really good back, just as me, you know, how I'm supposed to be. Not under the influence of anything. Just simply alive, and that's it. There's no nothing to enhance anything or anything. All the feelings I have are real, and they're just me. It's just how I'm supposed to feel, normal. And it's a lot more consistent this way as far as feeling good. Man. But the main thing is I got everything under control now. And, you know, from this point on, it's just all maintaining the control over everything. And if I have to not touch it, and that's how it's going to have to be, because I know myself. I know me. I know how I roll. If I break down and I go ahead and start drinking again, or doing drugs or both, whatever, it's just going to start the cycle again. I just can't do it. Even if I could do it responsibly, it's still counterproductive for what I'm trying to do. Okay, and that's get in shape, be healthy, productive at, you know, whatever I'm trying to do. I mean, I'm still struggling to be motivated and get things done that I need to get done, even without alcohol and drugs, you know? So I don't want to get too preachy here, but, you know, I got my 1.5 years today sober, 2.5 years clean, yay for me. So, jamming on that bike. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up and enjoy the rest of my walk. Beautiful out here, man. Enjoy the rest of my walk and enjoy the rest of my day, and get ready for the hamster wheel tomorrow, you know? So thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And stay tuned for whatevs. I don't know what's coming up, but I'll have something. I'm sure I do have some stuff I need to product reviews I got coming up, so stay tuned for that. And y'all have a great day. All right, we'll catch you later. See ya.